Hey guys, what's up? My name's Art. Welcome back. It's Saturday night, and as usual, what did I buy? What comics did I get this week? I feel kind of tired, exhausted. Whenever I work on a Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning, you know, I'm always exhausted because I don't sleep that well the Friday before, and don't sleep much that night. So I mean, I've been up since like maybe 6 o'clock this morning, and took a small nap, later on and whatever. So start off with Action Comics 1032. This is just a cover by. That was just a cover by. Web of Spider-Man number 2. Oh, this is a variant edition. Oh, I didn't realize that. What I'm going to do is I think it's like 5 issues, so I'm just going to keep maybe that. I don't know. Wolverine 13 variant edition. X-Men Legends Deadpool version. Rob Liefeld Deadpool version. Oh, this is cool. Way of X number 3 variant edition. Hellfire Gala. Nightcrawler looking like a swashbuckler, like the pirate he is. Sword number 6 variant edition. I don't know why does this guy look like Elton John to me. I don't know why this guy looks like Elton John. He reminds me of Elton John. Makes me want to say Rocket Man, Rocket Man, blah 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 blah, blah whatever. And I picked up this book that I've been looking for a while. I decided to drop the hammer on this book right here, X-Men 143, Christmas. I forgot. I remember reading it. Wow, I remember reading that when I was in high school. Don't remember the story that much, but it was just cool. Shadecraft number 4. Really liking the story. Really liking the story. I missed this one, Robin number 2. At first I wasn't going to pick it up. I said, I'll pick up like 3-4 issues, see how that's going. Basically what happened is that this is kind of like, if you like the Mortal Kombat, this is kind of like Mortal Kombat in DC form. If you die, you get resurrected 3 times. After that, you stay dead forever. Robin, that was number 2, right? Yeah. Sorry, Robin number 2. Robin number 3 variant edition. And standard edition. Didn't realize I was picking up both versions of it. Didn't realize that until I was just like, I was so exhausted. I was talking with my friend Tony. And after that, I decided, get dressed and go pick up my comics real fast before it closes, and I could rest the rest of the night. Infinite Frontier number 1 of 6. I only picked it up because it has Darkseid on the cover. And yes, I do realize that's a black Superman. Yes, I do realize that. Something is killing the children. Jamie Friesen cover. The comic vet rants and raves about this story. I was kind of like, I wasn't really too sure about it, but the Jamie Friesen one, that was kind of cool. And this one, it's kind of like a cut die right here. Sick cover, very big cover by. And I was at my backup store. Silk number 4 out of 5. I'm glad this is a very limited series because, this is kind of, it's not the best. This is what I've been waiting for. Gamma Flight number 1 from the pages of Immortal Hulk. This is a limited series. I believe. kind of interested. There's been so much hype about this, so I've been waiting for this one. Regular Wolverine 13 with Deadpool. With Deadpool coming to the mix, you know this is going to be a really fun comic to read. Darth Vader, War of the Bounty Hunters. And as the comic vet and me, we both share one thing. We both love comic books. And we both love the franchise Amazing Spider-Man. He's not really liking Nick Spencer stories. I'm kind of hit and miss it's hit and miss for me, but that's fine. And to round it off, some eBay stuff. Now, when I buy stuff from eBay or win auctions from eBay, of course you know most people want the best versions of the comic, like the best conditions. And sometimes I'm like, whatever. So this is Iron Man 126, Demon in the Bottle, part of the Demon in the Bottle storyline. I remember reading this back in the day, and I loved it. I got the graphic novel. Love the graphic novel. Now this it's not in the best condition. Lots of spine ticks, a little rusting, but you know, for $8, what can you? For $8, not bad. Daredevil 166. This one I love. Thor 411, Acts of Vengeance. Thor versus the Juggernaut. Nothing can stop the Juggernaut on Mjolnir. And the significance to this is the debut of the New Warriors. Yeah, I mean, wasn't too a big fan of the New Warriors book back in the day, but hey, a lot of people did like it because it lasted for a long time. And hopefully it's going to rain like buckets. Now this next book is kind of cool. I was watching this video about 10 books that are keys under $50. I'm like, okay, whatever. And based upon this, I remember this book. I actually still have a copy of this book in the garage, I believe. But this is Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 6. Lots of, you know, it's not the best condition, but it's really good. But you know, for $20, it's not a bad comic. This is the first appearance of Leatherhead. Recently, I showed you Amazing Spider-Man 275, better copy, and I got 276. I just love this cover right here. And this is a cool one. This is really cool. This is a exclusive collector's edition of Amazing Spider-Man right here, which pretty much details the origin of Spider-Man. It's very decent condition. Back in the day, Marvel Comics had like tie-ins with like all these other product placements. So like if you bought any size of all, you can get this limited edition comic book. I never got this before. When I first saw this, I said, "Hey, this is neat to get." So it's kind of new. It's kind of cool. There's some looks like some kind of bleeding on here. Some kind of, not like blood, but like, you know, ink bleeding. But you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I just finished watching episode 2 or 3 of Loki. It's interesting. I'm waiting for the payoff. But, oh well. Right now I'm catching up on the Bad Batch. I've missed like 2 weeks of that. But, this, I waited about 3 to 4 months for this. The Comic Vet had gotten his recently, and I finally got mine. I ordered this. What happened is this place called Slab Heroes, which is based out of Ohio, which is probably about 5 or 6 hours away from where I live. They every week they say, "Hey, these comics are coming out, so if you want them, you know, buy it from us, we'll get it slabbed too. We can buy it, get it slabbed and grade it. You'll get it in about 4 to 6 months. Amazing Spider-Man 55, second printing. Yeah, the glare. Look at that. See? At 9.8, which is really awesome. Second printing. Decent price. Got it for about maybe what, 50 bucks. Thinking about doing this, probably thinking about doing more of these in the future. And that is it. That's it for the week. Spent a little bit more than I wanted to, but sometimes that stuff happens. Just like sometimes when I plan on buying, I go to the grocery store to pick up a little bit of things, and I end up paying like 80 bucks worth of stuff when I was planning on spending 30. That kind of stuff happens. Oh well. But you know, what can you do? It's a hobby. It's a very addictive hobby. It's a very, very addictive hobby. I mean, if you really like doing this, it's a very addictive hobby, and it's very hard to give it up. Years ago, I gave up collecting comics for over 10 years, and that was a hard thing to do. But then again, at that time, I was going to the bars every week, spending lots of money on drinking, and I couldn't drink and keep the comic book habit on, so comic books had to go for a bit. As you see, that's one of my priorities were. In a way, I'm kind of glad I didn't collect it because I was burnt out on it. Right now, I'm not that burnt out on it right now because a lot of good stuff is coming out. The mainstays sometimes don't stay mainstays, but you know, that's life. But anyway, that's it for what I got this weekend. Monday is a double feature movie review. These are two different movies, but they're related to each other. And believe me, Monday, watch my review and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'll tell you about what I'm thinking about those movies. All right, I'm gonna get going. Thank you for watching me, spending your 10 to 15 minutes watching this video. Thank you very much. If you like any of the stuff I have down below, let me know. Let me know down below what you think. Otherwise, you know, I'll see you in the next one.